And the purpose of the pendant was to organize your energy field.
I got it.
You needed to make that look a lot harder. Make me look good up here. So actually, I think this was the first one. It's called the Tiger's Eye Pendant. I believe it's the first one I ever saw anyway. And I was actually working with Rick in Jamaica. And we were down there every couple of weeks for a week at a time. And he kept testing this on people. And I started to say, geez, wow, that something is definitely different. I remember once we were testing somebody by having them smell Clorox and doing what we call a muscle test, if you haven't seen that. When you smell Clorox, your body goes weak. Does that surprise you at all? I mean, so we would have this person smell Clorox, and then we put the pendant on them and have them smell Clorox, and they were strong. Do the muscle testing that I'll show you just like here in a minute. So this is probably, in my opinion, the most important product. Maybe some people disagree with this. But for me, I want my energy field to be protecting me. I just flew in an airplane today. Did you know that you receive 65 times the radiation in an airplane than you do on a cell phone for the exact same amount of time? So it was like 5 hours from Orange County to here with a stop in Dallas. So it was like 5 hours I was receiving 65 times the radiation as my cell phone gives me when I talk on the phone. Is that crazy? I think it's really crazy when you stop and think about what they found in, what's that attorney that represented OJ that passed away?
Oh, Johnny Cochran.
Johnny Cochran. You know, he died of a brain tumor. And when they did the scans, they found that the tumor was exactly the size of the cell phone. It was right here. And I saw it on CNN, so I mean, it's not like it's in some underground. Huh?
It's a little Nokia.
Yeah, exactly the shape of a Nokia. It was very distinct. Didn't have the logo. So personally, I want to wear this, and I want to be protected. How about you?
Yeah.
Are you in agreement so far?
Yeah.
Like, this thing sound like hocus pocus, or? Okay, now I'm really screwed. So, I'd like to do a couple tests with my volunteers. Where were they again?
The new ones.
And I'm taking my stuff off. I've got it all out here on the table because, remember, we're dealing with an energy field. You don't have to do this. This testing that we're about to do is called muscle testing. Are any kinesiologists in the room by any chance? Excellent. I don't need to apologize ahead of time. Like, I was clearing past emotional trauma when I broke my wrist with this kinesiologist. He was doing this with me. And he would test. You can't even tell he's testing. I mean, he's just wobbling your arm just a little bit. Pretty soon he'll say, oh, do you feel that wobble? And I mean, these people are amazing. And I don't want to insult true, you know, there's degrees, college degrees. At my alma mater, Kansas State University, you can get a degree in kinesiology. And it's a really interesting science. What we're doing is a simple form of that called muscle testing. And the premise is that when something is in your field, you'll go, if it's good for you, you're going to be stronger because it's organizing your field. So let's look at it this way. If you're in the presence of a computer, your energy field is going to look like the one on the left earlier, and it's going to look disorganized. Are you with me? And so what's going to happen to you? You're going to be less balance, less strength, and less flexibility. We can see it in a test that we're going to do here in a minute. When we introduce the products that are emanating blueprint human frequency, then your field organizes and you go, we call it go strong. We say you go strong, but you'll have more strength, flexibility, and balance immediately. So who's going to come up and help? Who had their hand up earlier? And are you wearing any products?
No.
Have you ever seen the demo?
No.
Oh, awesome. Okay, thank you for coming. So I want you just to stand facing the audience and just put your feet together. And there's a couple different ways to do this. Remember, we said strength, flexibility, and balance, right? So for those of you that do this, don't be discouraged if something isn't working. Like a beefy guy, you've done this test before, and sometimes it doesn't work so good on a guy. Has anybody ever had that experience? Like he's doing the workout. So it's just, you can't get the thing to happen. Just switch to a balance test, which you'll see here in a minute. Okay? So I just want to do a quick muscle test and just see where you are. This is called establishing the basic. Okay, so look straight ahead. I'm going to be pushing down. Have you ever seen it that way?
I heard about it.
Okay. Where are you from?
Boca?
Boca Raton? I thought I heard an accent.
Brazil.
What is it?
Brazil.
Brazil. My wife's in Colombia. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you to push up and hold. Okay, ready? Push up, hold. And so I want you guys to watch for something because I'm not trying to go like this. Yeah, I won. That's not what we're doing. We're actually looking for what kinesiologists call a break. Okay, so push up, hold. You see that little break right there? That's what I'm looking for. Do it again. Push up, hold. Okay. Now let's just see what happens when we use the dreaded biofield. Down, down, down. A little joke you guys know. You've been up since 3 o'clock this morning and you laugh at my jokes. I want you to hold that to your heart. And let's just see if it makes her any weaker. Okay, ready? Down. Push up, hold. I mean, do you see? Could you tell you were weaker?
Yes.
She's significantly weaker, could you tell?
Yes.
Okay. So, if you can tell, I won't repeat it, but, can I put this over here? Just keep doing it. Yeah, let's just see if there's any change. Now notice, it's just right in her field, just a few seconds, not even 30 seconds here. Okay, ready? Push up, hold. I can't get the break to happen. Do you see there's no wobble?
Yes.
Okay, ready? Do it again. Push up, hold. I can't get the break to happen. Can you see it?
Yes.
Can you tell it's on? It's another neat test.